It is 12:25, and we're going to get an update on the BMW and my thoughts and feelings. So my thoughts and feelings are that we are not going to do this left side unless we have to. Let's get that stuff back up in there. There are my two belts, okay? Not going to put this one in this side. I'm going to tighten that down. We're going to call that a day, and if we're going to test drive it. If it clunks, then I'm going to I'll go and try to get that thing in. But for now, I see no reason in doing that. They say this is the low stress one, so we'll find out. So I'm waiting on the other transmission mount, and then we'll do that. So it's going to be a couple of days. I'm going to put the new belts on it, the accessory belt and the air conditioner belt, and then that's going to be just about it. So go ahead and start putting stuff together. I'm going to put the let's go ahead and get a light. You got to put that plate back on it. You can't drive the car without that big plate down there on it. So I don't know where that other light is, but I charged these up. These have been pretty good. These are real cheap, but they were good enough for me. Okay, so I got that tight. I got the socket off of it, so good. So we're going to start putting some stuff back together up here. Power steering pump goes back over here, or power steering reservoir, and then we'll put them belts on. Belts are pretty accessible, aren't they? So I'm going to do everything I can topside, then I'm going to go up, put belts on, drop it down, then we're going to do some woodworking, do something else. I don't know what, but this is getting to be a little tiresome, and my hands have had about enough. So there's not much ferrous metal on this car. So anyway, so what? It's a light car. Yeah, I want to get back there and work on that shifter robe. Yeah, it's a lot of trouble. There's the underpan off the BMW, and you got to act like you care. It just makes you feel better. So let's get the old power washer on it and get that going. Okay. What a lovely, cold, rainy day. I love it. Let's go up a little bit more here, and then we'll see about getting in. I don't know. Let's see what that's like. I think that's okay. What are them things for right there? I don't know. I guess it's some kind of shock for sound. I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to go up into here. I already cut the air conditioner belt off, so we're going to get this belt here changed. So let's look at it. Goes around the crank pulley, around that tensioner. I think we'll see what the tensioner's like up around there. That side of the alternator, and then around whatever that idler is, and then around the bottom. I've already sprayed the air conditioner pulley with the brake clean, so I'm just kind of doing this as a matter of record with 103, 104,000 on it. So, Achtung, Herr Kommandant. I would like the present. All the present and accounted for, except for one. So I don't see anything up there that's throwing me off. So that's some kind of Torx bit thing or something. Well, let's get that done. Yeah, I know. Okay, make sure she's out of gear. And you got a 27 millimeter on the crank pulley, and you got a T60 on the I wasn't going to talk about this, on that Torx bit that goes to the idler, and boy, that thing's spring loaded just dandy, so it's fine. So let's go back up again and I had to come down and get it out of gear. I figured it was in gear. I'm pretty big about that. So if you take it out of gear, I've got them in over there, but I'm gonna make double dog sure that nothing moves around on me. Okay. All right, there we go. I'm talking about this more than I thought I was going to. Here's the tool. It's a 3458. You can get this one or the $60 one. And there's the belt and there's the thing. And let's see, there's that right there. So that's 27. And when you get that tensioner in there, you might as well just, this thing's under like considerable load, but don't take that out. So anyway, let's get this done. I'm kind of tired of thinking about it. I get tired of thinking about stuff. Get them done. Well, you ain't using that fancy tool on the air conditioner pulley with that bracket in the way. And I'll tell you the truth, I don't mind pulling that bracket down. There's this bracket that goes on the air conditioner. Two big long bolts right there, and that little nut right there. And you get this bracket off. And if you get this off, it might fall to the ground, make a loud noise. I don't know. Oh, there it is right there. If you get this off, and then, all right, there's that air conditioner bracket. And then all this for the simple belt, huh? Then you can, these hoses just kind of go up and down. I don't know why that is. I had a discussion about that yesterday. Why these hoses go up and down. There's 3 of them that do that. This one here and that one there. And this one that came off that bracket just now. But the good part is, if you can get this down, I'm backed up by something else there. Well, anyway, when you get this down, you'll have more access over here. I kind of really want this to happen in time here. So just hang on. Okay, I'm trying. I'm trying to get it so you can see. There you go. All right, so here's this thing that goes over here. See, that gives you a lot more access to this anyway. So cool. So now you can run your fancy tool that I just showed you, if you can find it again. This right here. See, it's not going to clear this bracket. You saw me take out. So, and you might as well just take that all the way back. Okay, so make sure your hands are clean. You don't want any grease on your hands. I'm going to go wash my hands, my gloves, or change gloves, so I won't get any grease on this belt. Don't forget that your light probably has a hook on it. That's a little bit more handy with this car, so it's not too much as magnetic. Okay, I got that belt on. It took me several attempts, because you just kind of man up and it'll go, and then you got to get it off. But I was off-lipped one groove on the master pulley. See that white dot over there? So I wanted to make sure we were all in the groove. But when you go to use that thing, it can throw you off on the other side, but it'll go. So I was thinking at one point that this one, it was wrong, but it's I think we all know what it is. It's like a it's an 11.28 BMW. The belt matched. It was the exact same belt. So I matched the numbers. So before I put this hose on, I'm going to put this other thing on, this accessory belt. But boy, that there's an interesting project. I have other things that will lay them belts in on other foreign vehicles, but this was the one right here. Let's see if I can let's see what I can do about getting some light up there. Maybe you can just stick it like this. All right, well, it don't matter. We'll get this other belt on. The accessory belt's a breeze. I mean, if you got a T30 and a 27mm, man, that's just the heat right there. You want to make double dog sure that you get all your tools out of there. There's one. All right, let's take an inspection tour here. Those nice shiny belts. So we're lipped in at the alternator. Around that, we're lipped in around the power steering. I guess that's what that is, looks like it. And up there's water pump. And then the idler, that looks good. That thing's strong as the devil. Okay. Well, there you go, new belts. All right, and I spun it a little bit more to make sure everything was seated. Man, oh mosey. All right. Just make sure everything, put all your tools away before you crank it up. Make sure everything's there. All right, let's put this bracket up. Let's kind of keep working. Dang, I want to do some woodworking. But I gotta keep this going. Because it's Monday, I got a couple of days. I got 2 days, got 2 full days. So I think I'm gonna be fine. But I don't want to think about this bracket being down here tonight. I want that back up. I want that up in the saddle again. I just noticed this. I bought this car new, so you know, there's nothing on it that I know everything about it. So I know a whole lot more now than I did know. I did not know that the air conditioner compressors are Denso. It says Japan right up there. It's fine with me. It's been great. I didn't know there were any Japanese parts on this car. I do know I had a 72 280 SC 4.5 4-door Mercedes. And that system in that car, now Germans didn't believe in air conditioning for a very long time. Let's get out of here. That looks good, doesn't it? I power washed it. Oh, it's just pouring rain. I love it. But Germans, they weren't too keen on air conditioning. But when I went to work on that 72 I had, it was an old one, I got it. That was AC Delco. That was American stuff. They shipped them to America prepared for air conditioning. And then the dealer had to put them in, I think. So I'm kind of surprised to see a Japanese compressor in this, but that's okay. Germans, like I say, they're a cunning lot, aren't they? All right, well, I tell you what, it's after 4. I'm going to call it quits on this one. I expected to get more done, but I think I got enough done. So here's the Hall of Shame over here. There's the old accessory belt, the old air conditioner belt, and the other brand new motor mount that we're just going to pass on and hope for the best. And I was thinking, if something goes wrong, I'm just going to wrap that with a bunch of pull ties or something, and if the old one moves around, I don't know if it keep it from knocking. Pull ties are cheap. Why not? Why not give her a shot there? Bonus footage. You know what that is? That's a door hinge for my '57 pickup truck. I haven't needed it quite yet, but I'm getting there. Well, it's quite the destruction, but let's see. In this box is one of the. Let's just put that over there now. There's one of the 2 needed transmission mounts. That should not be. Let me get this right here. That's what's going to be coming up next, I think. I'm probably going to come down here and do some other stuff, but it ain't going to be anything worth messing with. This looks fairly good once you get all this out of the way. So this is nothing but hanging the exhaust system. So that looks not cracked or anything. But those mounts are here and right there. And you just take this whole bracket down and you support this. I got it easy because I don't have an automatic. So that makes my life a little better. The heinous part is putting all this sheet metal back in. It's like looking at an old Volkswagen Beetle. All that dang sheet metal. But you can't risk not having this stuff in there. You got to try to get it in there and get it in there tight so it won't rattle around on you. Alright, let's rattle around and give me a thumbs up. And I appreciate that. And thanks for spending time. I'm okay. Thanks for spending time with me. And let's move that back out of the way. Last thing I want to do is crush that sucker. So I thought about power washing in plastic bits. and I decided not to because I was afraid I might blow something off that mattered, and they're not that bad anyway. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye. You can hear the rain on the roof. All right. Wish I'd got the soybean before it rained. Dadgummit. It's gonna rain for luckily it's 3 days of bad weather, but to me this is good weather. Grass is green enough, it was getting awful brown. Okay. Bye-bye.